Number one, super mega dial, voice of the people, 90.3 FM. Everyone listening to me right now, I want to say top of the morning to you, and of course, welcome to Front Page Review on VOP FM. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and of course, today is the 18th day in the month of April 2025. And to all Christians, happy Good Friday. Remembering the day Jesus was killed, or the day he died, right? Yes, today is Good Friday. Good Friday. Well, we pray that we get the blessings of the season. Yes. All right, quickly, everyone. Thank God it's Friday. And then let's punch it quickly. Let's punch it. On Easter, police beef up security in Lagos. And then epileptic electricity. Federal government to inject 1,900 megawatt solar power into grid. Federal government to inject 1,900 megawatt solar power into grid. And then 2027, APC vows to dislodge King Gibe, others in the Federal Capital Territory. Yeah. Local government poll, IPAC decries nomination fee hike. And then computer-based SSCE results ready in 45 days, according to the West African Examination Council. Tinubu working remotely from overseas returns after Easter, says presidency. It said Tinubu is working remotely from overseas. He's going to return after Easter. Presidency is one saying that here. And then as regards murder trial, I found a tagger in pool of blood, says Chidema. The whole thing is twisting right now. I found a tagger in the pool of blood. Natasha urges police to restore security as gunmen raid home. El-Rufai deserves fair treatment after supporting Tinubu. Buhari's ex-minister Shitu is the one speaking here. At least El-Rufai deserves fair treatment after supporting Tinubu. Buhari's ex-minister Shitu. And so imagine now that the presidency is now saying El-Rufai, Wambi, Omodada, wa, Kilefe. And the young man say, Your Excellency, sir, I think I want this. So got a penny, yeah. And he says, Yes, Your Excellency. Okay, yeah. And then El-Rufai is back home, everyone. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, it's Friday, okay? Just allow me. That's how I do it every Fridays. Okay, Gani Adams, others reject Southwest Sharia panel. And then police seize 2,084 tramadol sachet, arrest suspects in Katsina. Moving forward now, El-Rufai deserves fair treatment after supporting Tinubu. Buhari's ex-minister Shitu is the one speaking there. I gave you that earlier. State of emergency shows Tinubu couldn't reconcile Wike and Fubara. Dan Princewell speaking. Yes. It's Friday morning, and hey everyone, let's move quickly to Daily Post. Daily Post newspaper will give us something way different. Suspected headsman kill man, abduct pregnant wife, sister in Edo. Suspected headsman kill man, abduct pregnant wife and sister in Edo. It's becoming crazy already, I told you. Tinubu working from abroad to return after Easter, says presidency. We are tired of mass burials. Christian youths lament rising death toll in North Central. We are tired, so tired of mass burials. And then, water scarcity hits Nasarawa, Egon, as residents scoop water from stagnant pools and ponds. Gunmen attack Senator Natasha's family residence in Kogi. Did you hear that? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Outside Nigeria now, we didn't intend to harm people, U.S. says, as airstrike killed 33 people in Yemen. As regards war, Europe finally joins Trump's negotiations from ceasefire between Ukraine and, of course, Russia. More to come. Ukraine ignoring ceasefire, Russia says, as Kiev signs memorandum with U.S. Okay. China producing weapons in Russia. Zelensky makes fresh claims. It says China is supplying and making or producing weapons in Russia. China responds to UK spying allegations. And then back to Nigeria. Reps reschedule interactive session with Rivers sole administrator Ibok Ete Ibas. Yes, a reschedule of that meeting. Support new generation of leaders. PDP groups urge Atiku. New generation of leaders. Anambra Guba Accord candidate Onyeze receives certificate of return. And then former Enugu Party chairman Ben Nwoye dumps APC. OT sidelining Labour Party members in appointments. Abure faction allege. Ganduje has no political value. Galadima speaks. Take cue from Aminu Kanu leadership qualities. PRP urges Nigerians political leaders. And from Daily Post we move to Daily Trust newspaper. Insecurity in North. Military replaces theater command in Borno. Amidst 4 trillion naira electricity debt, federal government plans new subsidy model. Tinubu extends stay in Europe is a very big headline here. And of course, Daily Trust has that headline. Tinubu extends stay in Europe. Benue attack. Some villagers still missing. Governor Aliyah speaking. And then Lagos local government polls. Parties reject 150,000 naira nomination fees for candidates. 150,000 nomination fees for candidates. Okay. And then on Rivers crisis, Ibas 6 new meeting date with reps. Okay. Tinubu monitoring developments in Nigeria from Europe, according to presidency. Don't smile, oh, don't smile, don't smile. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, outside Nigeria now. Nigeria exempted as Trump moves to shut down U.S. embassies in Africa. Trump moves to shut down U.S. embassies in Africa. U.S. embassies in Africa, except Nigeria. Okay, oh. Nigeria losing scholars that it sponsors to UK and US and others. According to federal government, they're losing scholars. Okay, let's move quickly to the Sun newspaper. Here, Plateau killings, another crisis looms as herders allege poisoning of cows in Bassa. And here I can see several cows, dead ones. Poisoning of cows, that's what they call it. So they feel the only way to get at these people is to poison their cows, right? Okay. Federal government restates commitment to modernizing public broadcast assets. Why Nigeria, others remain poor. Additional AFDB boss speaks. Motorists frustrated as Dangote's partners fail to drop petrol price. Why? I've been asking that question. Dangote's partners fail to drop petrol price. 1.5 million candidates to write May-June 2025 WAEC. 1.5 million. Okay, let's see some more. We'll kick out APC in 2027. Lagos party leaders vow. And then in Delta, ABA group trigger panic in Delta PDP. Borno APC strategizes and backs Shetima. Okay. Azegbemi remains Edo caretaker chair according to PDP. Edo PDP crisis deepens as Okwewolo predicts imminent collapse of party. Edo PDP crisis deepens as Okwewolo predicts imminent collapse of the PDP, right? And then Cross River APC endorses Tinubu, and of course O2. The Nation newspaper now, just a few here. Military deactivates 42 illegal refineries. And then kidnappers of naval officer nabbed in Abuja. How father impregnated underage stepdaughter thrice. How father impregnated underage stepdaughter 3 times. Okay. I found Ataga dead in Lekki apartment, Chidinma tells court. Who wins race for Anambra government house? And then First Lady backs women farmers with 68.9 million naira per state. Women 68.9 each state now, right? 68.9 million naira given to them by First Lady. Okay. Okay, on electricity crisis, government offers national grid to investors. That's what we see here. Let's check Vanguard, everyone. Let's check Vanguard quickly. 2027, you can't speak for CPC block. Malami tells Al Makura Group. On insecurity, how bandits, killer headsmen have impacted famine and food supply in Nigeria. Police debunk reports linking First Lady's envoy to death in Ondo. And then, on insecurity, how bandits, killer headsmen have impacted famine and, of course, food supply. I gave you that earlier. It's coming again here. 2027, you can't speak for CPC block. Malami tells Al Makura Group. And then, 2027 polls. PDP won't be forced into unclear coalition. Show me is the one speaking here. I remember Barrister Darlington took time to say, if we don't have a coalition, where are we heading to? But then some other person to tell you they've actually planted some people already inside PDP, and that house cannot hold until 2028. Assassin stormed our home, missed my father. Oyedikpo's daughter is the one speaking there. Very heavy. Assassins stormed our home, missed my father. Oyedikpo's daughter speaking here. Raw materials exports keep Africa very poor. Additional. Why exporting raw materials? That's what he's saying. Stop it. We need it here. We need it here. Nigeria's money supply rises 3% to about 114.2 trillion naira. Police debunk reports linking First Lady's convoy to death in Ondo. Nigeria, China to sign digital currency deal to reduce dollar reliance, according to NCSP. Nigeria, China to sign digital currency deal to reduce dollar reliance. And then, 200 years after, the evil French freedom tax on Haiti by Owe Lafenwa. And then, let's see if we can touch on some more now. 2027 polls, PDP won't be forced into unclear coalition, says Show Me. Trump mulls closure of U.S. embassies in Africa. 2027 Labour Party's 3-way chairmanship is one big one here again. And 2027 still, Atiku's coalition, PDP governors clash over fronting for Tinubu. Yeah. That's what it is, everyone. And then let's see if you can touch on Guardian newspaper. And then we move on quickly. 9 dead as bandits clash with security operatives in Kaduna. 9 people dead, killed. Governors condole Muswang over Plateau killings. Is either they condemn or they condole. Condemn. We condemn the barbaric act that you know now, or we condone with. So it's a pity. It's a pity. And the question is, what are they doing to stop all of these incessant killing, these mayhem, these Okay, to Plateau now. Troops stop retaliatory attack. Intervene in cow poison incidents. Police overwhelmed. Keep soldiers on streets. NLC tells federal government. Police overwhelmed. Keep soldiers on streets. NLC tells federal government. Instead of the police, bring soldiers. Let them be on the street. That's what NLC is telling federal government. Stand together against blood guzzlers, killers. Alafin tells Nigerians, stand together against these blood-sucking people. UK donates rugby kits, balls to Nigeria. Let's see some more now. Adamawa secures 12 billion naira UBEC grant to transform basic education. Delta commits 50 billion naira to council roads. Rivers lawmaker slams NBA, insists on return of 300 million naira. NSCDC arrests 3 for vandalizing water corporation pipes in Osun State. No court order for Rivers administrator to vacate office, says judiciary. No court order for Rivers administrator to vacate office, according to the judiciary. Northern hunters must stop moving to south with dangerous weapons. Kanu reps speaks. You see now, Northern hunters must stop moving to south with dangerous weapons, according to Kanu reps. And then FRSC deploys 1,000 personnel for Easter patrol in Rivers State. Gunmen attack Senator Natasha's family home in Kogi State. Again, 2 petrol tankers catch fire in Oyo. Let me give you 3 more. Federal government, states, local governments share 1.578 trillion naira allocation for March 2025. Federal government restates commitment to media reform. And then finally here, police reject 1 million naira bribe, arrest 2 car thieves. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Everyone, feel free, very free to join the conversation this morning, right? Feel free to join the conversation this morning via all of our social media platforms. Yeah, we're streaming. We're streaming. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This time around, we'll join Rufai Oseni to get his analysis.
I will just go with the stories. I can't still hear you, but
all right,
I will just go on.
Okay.
The very first story today is that the presidency is reacting and saying President Tinubu has gone to London and he's going to come back after Easter. He can still run the country. No. That's not good enough excuse. Should we even be telling the president to come back home when over 200 people has died? I mean, what kind of regard does he even have for Nigerians? That's the question we should first ask. Should we be the one to be telling him to come back home after the demise of over 200 people? So the excuse by the presidency doesn't cut it. At first, they came out to show that he was doing working visit. They brought Bolus. Bolus is sort of like in Nigeria because he's now Trump advisor. They said he went to visit, Bolus came to visit him. Now, since then, they've now given us another person that has gone to visit him. To justify the working visit, now they are saying he's in charge. How can he be saying he's in charge? Please, President Tinubu should come back home and come and start solving the problem he was elected for. He should come back home. He should come back home and start solving all these problems. Because Nigerians need to have a sense of leadership in solving their problems. And if we do not do it, it's not good. It doesn't augur well for us as a nation. And we have to say this, and we cannot say it enough. Please, President Tinubu, come back home and solve the problem. Sheikh Sani saying that nepotism under Buhari is worse than Tinubu's government. The question is it because he is now paddy with Tinubu's government? And should it even be a good thing that we are not measuring standards of nepotism in this country? Should it be a good thing? So if he's saying nepotism is worse under Buhari, that means he admits that there's nepotism under Tinubu. But should it be a good thing that we are now trying to justify nepotism by doing a nepotism ranking? Should it be that the case? Should that be the case in Nigeria? So you see all of these people, because now they want to collect some things from government, they start to talk brand new or act brand new. At least we should be able to tackle it. What we should say is that we should condemn the nepotism that is going on. Not trying to equate it and say, oh, what was happening under Buhari's time. And the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, Kuriwa, is condemning, even me too, I'm condemning an attempted assassination of Senator Natasha Akpoti. They said some gunmen stormed her home in Obia Ihima, their family residence in Kogi. According to counter-insurgency expert Zagasola Makama, the chief security officer to the senator, Yakubu, reported the incident to relevant security authorities. It revealed that about 1 a.m., at least 3 armed individuals wielding cutlasses and firearms attacked the residence, vandalizing property and shattering window. Senator Natasha Akpoti at first said that there were attempts at assassinating her. With this gunman situation now, then the police should be able to investigate family. Only to think just yesterday, Isaiah Abelu was still saying that they will take her up for defamation and everything. But the woman has gotten the info and she's talked about it, and you can see what's happening today. You can make your inferences and your deductions from this. But we need to do what is right. We need to be able to protect the woman. And she needs to be called back to the Senate. His suspension is going on for too long. And there are many multiple court cases and the likes. She needs to be called back. She did no wrong. And I keep repeating it. We cannot make our country be this way. Please, let cool heads prevail. In suspending her, they violated the court order. We can never forget that. They violated the court order. So please, we cannot be looking at our eyes ourselves and just allow things happen like that in this country. We need to speak up at all times. Mr. Femi Falana is calling for immediate sack of the Rivers Soul administrator for breaching presidential order. He's saying that there's a constitutional breach. In a statement provided to Vanguard, I referenced the official federal government gazette that outlined terms of governing as sole administrator. Sole administrator operate on the basis of regulations that may be from time to time issued by me, the president. And he noted that it's common knowledge that the president has not issued any regulation for a sole administrator. And he's going ahead to act on his own. Anyway, what do you expect an illegal sole administrator to do?
Okay.
He will go ahead and act any way that suits him. So we are not surprised, up to the extent that he's going to appoint local government officials to be able to work with him. That's the state of play of Nigeria as we speak today. The shenanigan that goes on, the total disrespect for rule of law. That's the tale about Nigeria. So should we even have a sole administration in the first place? We keep asking President Tinubu, what happened in Rivers that warranted the state of emergency? Look at what is happening in Plateau today. You can't solve the problem. You are away in France. People are dying in Plateau. But in Rivers, you were quickly to intervene because we all know that Mr. Wike serves in your cabinets. Let's tell President Tinubu the truth at all times. Because if we do not tell him the truth, then the country will not move forward. You declare the state of emergency that has caused chaos, rift, rancor in Rivers State as we speak today. From day to day, it's one protest activity or the other. There's a lot of up and down. There's a lot of shenanigans going on. And you are saying all of this. We should do the needful. We should do better. Somebody should tell President Tinubu, we should all speak to him to reverse all of what is going on in Rivers State. And Anambra State Commissioner for Works, Mr. Efrain Okoma, says, IVM, some vehicle motor head office in Nnewi, was among the building marked for demolition of road construction. He made the disclosure while speaking to NAN. He explained that all the affected buildings were marked and people were informed. He said there's nothing sinister about it. But I feel taken aback that we are destroying a building. A building of a major auto manufacturer, a pride to Nigeria, Innocent. That's very bad, though. Anyway, Innocent executive, Mr. Colonel Osigwe, confirmed the demolition, said that there was no pre-notification ahead of the demolition, which took place on Wednesday.
Okay.
He claimed that the perimeter fence, staircase, and the company showroom were affected by the partial demolition. According to him, there was no pre-notification. No, we must speak up. It is very sad. It is very sad. No, no, no. It is very sad. The Anambra State government must explain more. No, no, no. That's very sad. We cannot. No, no, no. We can't allow this happen now. These are companies that even the Anambra State government should invest in and help. Peter Obi in the past helped, purchased. I think Alex Oti also purchased. No, now I know we can build roads, but we can also do things better. No, 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 no. We must speak truth to power at all times. And we must do the needful. It's a very sad one that happened to Innocent. Very sad one. No, 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 no. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. The viral video of police officers receiving 5,000 naira bribe. The Chinese national apologizes, describe action as kind gesture, not bribery. And it's kind gesture, so you have to record it to embarrass them. And you call it kind gesture. So you have to record it to be embarrassing them, and you call it kind gesture. Can you imagine how they place us? So please, it has to be said. We too, we need to play. They will treat us anyhow. The teen boy that stood in front of Peter Obi's convoy has been freed after months in Kirikiri. Quadri Yusuf became a symbol of youthful courage in 2023 when he stood in front of the convoy of Peter Obi. He has regained his freedom. He was wrongfully detained for months of Trump charges. He was discharged on Wednesday, thanks to my brother Inibe AFM and a couple of people that stood. But this boy needs to go to school. He needs to go to school. So please, all hands must be on deck to give him the future that a Nigerian child should deserve. We should be able to help him, you know. And the lawyers are demanding apology and 100 million compensation from the police as regards Quadri's issue. You know, it's part of those cases in our criminal judicial system where people are just apprehended and things just happen to people and nothing happens. There's no justice, there's nothing. Thank God somebody quickly reported the case to the likes of the Menibe AF Young, and now they've taken it up. We cannot keep quiet. We cannot just be looking. We must constantly speak against injustice in the country, and we must speak up when the time warrants, and we must constantly speak up for what is right and condemn what is wrong in society. Jode, you have one or two questions?
Of course, of course. But can you hear me?
I can still hear you. I will have to. I'm
Okay.
having to go and put on my radio to be able to hear you on the other side, but I can't hear you on the call.
Oh, okay. But you
Go
can.
ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much. The El Rufai deserves fair treatment. You know, after
Go ahead.
supporting Tinubu. This is Buhari's ex-minister. Shitu is the one speaking here. He says, El Rufai, no matter what, this man deserves fair treatment. That this administration is not being fair to El Rufai. El Rufai deserves fair treatment. You know, supporting Tinubu. Buhari's ex-minister. Shitu is the one speaking here. He says, El Rufai, no matter what, this man deserves fair treatment. That this administration is not being fair to El Rufai.
No, see, let me tell you something. If Shitu is saying deserves fair treatment, El Rufai was played out in a game. They played him in a game. That's just it.
Game.
You see, in a game, there's a winner and there's a loser. In this game, Tinubu has won. He played him out. He worked for Tinubu, and they've pushed him out. So there's nothing called fair treatment. If El Rufai to has the opportunity, will not treat them fairly as them Tinubu has done. So it's even. So he too, he will now play back the power game. And if he's successful, it's a winner takes it all game. So you should not take it bitterly. It's a game. So should understand it's a game. Huh? Okay. You should understand it's a game. No. You should understand it's a game. It's a game.
Okay. And then there is this question.
There are some people that El Rufai is not in good terms with in this government that they claim prominent role. Forget it.
Okay.
And coupled with that, President Tinubu. Oh, funny enough, I cannot hear you properly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Good. Finally. Oh God. After about 2 days. So there are some people that he's not in good terms with. He's not in good terms with Nuhu Ribadu, for instance. They are not both in good terms. And Nuhu is NSA. And before you need to be screened for minister, you saw the spat that happened between both of them.
Of course.
So it's a game. It's been played out. Because he too did everything to fight Nuhu in the past now. Everybody did everything to fight Nuhu in the past. There are some that are public, there are some that are not public. So it's
you know, I also said something earlier this morning. I said, so it means if Erufai is appeased, come, what do you want? And he goes back to say, well, okay, this is what I want. It means all of these quarrel don't finish now. What do you think?
No, it will be hard for him to go back because he's also mindful of the fact that they will useless him.
Wow. Okay.
Erufai is not that politician that, he wants to be a power broker. And if he goes back, it will have whittled down his power. The relevance he still has is here in opposition. If he goes back, you will not take him seriously again. Do you take people like Boala seriously today? So the best he brother does is he tries to perfect his strategy and get it right where he is. If he goes back, he'll be whittled down. He'll be whittled down because it's a game of this thing. And you see, Erufai has always been in and around circle of power since the days of Obasanjo. So he's also a long player in the game. And he feels it's time to consolidate. The only difference between Erufai and Tinubu and other players is the fact that, they are older than him in age. But he too has been in the circle since the days of Obasanjo. Knock on wood, he's done like close to over a 20-year stretch. In this political game, even longer than that, maybe in mainstream active one that we see his face before he became governor. So the best bet is if he can consolidate on his opposition and they fight and they get success. So it's a winner takes it all game. So,
but do you think he can get it right with SDP?
I doubt now. I've told you that it is at first it's going to be hard for them to win election. See, let me tell you one home truth. As long as Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, he has a right to run, but also wants to run in this game, there's going to be many splinter cells. Because his ambition was what created distortion in the PDP. That's why sometimes I don't really want to blame Wike. Because Wike has a right of grouse. But also Wike did it for his own personal reason. Because up to the last minute, Wike was still lobbying for vice presidential tickets. Jim Miller said it in an interview. If Wike has gotten vice presidential ticket, I'm not sure he would do his G5 that he went to do. That's just it. So it was about selfish interest. Well, but why I disagree with Wike is that you don't bring the house down because it doesn't favor you. You should be a party man to the core. I mean, sometimes we take decisions that we are not really happy about it, but in the interest of decency and sanity, you have to take it. So that's why I disagree with him. But Alhaji Atiku Abubakar too did not try. And that justification was hard. Because he would have given PDP a better, that idea of he's the one that can win election. No. There was a general zeitgeist in Nigeria that power should tilt to the south. It would have been good if a southern candidate had emerged from the PDP so that South can fight South in the elections. Obviously, APC was going south.
Yeah.
All the northern governors had come together and said, let it go to the south. So it's only right, but Atiku Abubakar because of his own ambition. So if that's his own ambition too, is still supreme. And I think it's still supreme because he's saying, he's giving a global response to, are you going to run? I can't decide if I'm going to run. It's neither you can't deny or confirm. That's what they call a global response. So if he's still giving a global response, then likely he's going to throw his out in the ring to run. And I don't think Atiku will be doing all this, is walking around for nothing. So, and if he runs, a lot of people are going to feel this broad. And whatever they are doing in the opposition coalition is going to be broken. That's just it.
Thank you, Rufai Hussaini. Appreciate you.
It's a difficult one for them. No wahala.
Thank you so much.
So everybody will just have to stay on the free. See, nothing is fair in war. So I think for Mr. Shitu that says they should be fair to him. No, nothing is fair in war.
Before you go quickly, the issue of fuel is supposed to be sold for around 890 naira. But then these guys have refused to reduce the price. It's still 920.
we keep calling on the filling stations. They should start, please. We should. But I think it's the ones that are mostly affiliated to MRS that normally reduce prices. Because Total, all this while, even when MRS was reduced, price didn't go down in Total and some other stations. So I don't know. So I think it's the one. MRS is doing their own through the Dangote connection, but some are still importing. Hope you know that.
Of course.
That's why our import bill for petrol also went up. So we all need to look at things positively. And those that can queue will go queue at MRS and his affiliates. But others too should join suit. That's just it.
Rufai Osini, thank you. Thank you so much for talking to us. Yeah.
Happy Good Friday.
Yeah, so happy Good Friday.
The blessings of the season will be on us. May God allow our position to understand the essence of sacrifice. Easter is about sacrifice. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him will not perish, will have eternal life. It's about sacrifice. Our leaders should learn to make sacrifices for our people. It is well.
Okay. Thank you so much. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I want to play something. Tinubu said something recently, and I think everyone should get to hear this. But before then, let me let you know that I have someone in the studio. He's Peter. Peter, some people say, I know when I say Peter, you are waiting for the Peter that is here. That's why I said Peter. Okay, let me let you know that Peter Amonte is here. Say hello to Nigerians, to Lagos.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, great family of VOP. And happy Good Friday to you all. Let's look up to God. Let's look up to Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith. We will not be disappointed at the end of the day. Good morning once again, Nigerians, both home and in diaspora.
I love that. Top of the morning to you too. Okay, everyone, let's get to listen to what the president said as regards social media. Let's listen to him.
Forget it. I don't read social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. No. If I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please. Forget it.
Peter Amonte is here actually. I wonder, let's how would you what are your comments as regards what you heard? What the president?
Well, very unfortunately that Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, as they told us, is saying that he doesn't listen to social media. People tells him this: if he listens, he gets high blood pressure, and if he's tired, if he gets high pressure in listening to social media and in hearing what Nigerians that he's ruling over are telling him, then I think Nigerians deserve the right to get high blood pressure when they also consider all his policies that have not only impoverished them, but have also sent a lot of Nigerians to their early graves. If Tinubu tells us that he's tired of listening to social media, I think Peter Omonse, and so many other Nigerians who fought for where we are today, the democracy we are supposed to have, and then they change it to something else, I think I will be disappointed in him, and I will be disappointed in all his policies, and I will be disappointed in his decision to stay out of the country. I think on that, I just conclude by saying that if you get high blood pressure in listening to social media, I get high blood pressure. God will help me. Hearing him and knowing that the man that says the president of Nigeria is living in another country. I think when somebody told me that he's monitoring events in Nigeria, it gives me stomach upset. Because I'm like, is Macron staying in Nigeria monitoring events in France? Is Donald Trump staying in Nigeria monitoring events in US? Let me even come down to Africa. The man in Kenya, the man in Senegal, Burkina Faso, all those presidents I'm talking about, are they sitting here in France or sitting there in France monitoring events in their countries?
Okay.
I think Tinubu does not love Nigeria. Thank you.
They said he's directing the affairs of the nation from Europe, and then he will be back to the country after Easter. He's directing, so he's seeing, he's overseeing, he's studying, he understands what's playing on at home, what's going on at home.
Yeah, now, I don't know whether he was actually campaigning then, because I know we were monitoring the campaign period. I don't know what he said then. Somebody should remind me. Did Tinubu at any time tell Nigerians that after being crowned the president, that he will be staying?
Or if you don't mind, he's working from abroad.
Exactly.
I think that's better.
Yeah, let me use that as well. That's what I'm saying. That did he tell Nigerians that he will be in France working in Nigeria? Did he tell us that he will be in France watching events, monitoring events, doing work in Nigeria? Is that what he said when he was campaigning? Was he not campaigning as a president of Nigeria that he will stay here? See, Ikame-Jude and Nigerians, I want to be very blunt this morning without being insultive and without inciting anybody. I watched on a TV some time ago, the president of Brazil was in the hospital, bare-bodied, and the pipes of drips all over his body, and they showed the man to not only the Brazilians, the whole world saw it. I think Tinubu should be manly enough. It should be presidential enough, knowing that he is the man of the people, if that is who he is. Knowing that he is a public figure, he should come out and tell Nigerians why he is in France. I asked a question the other day. Is he working in cocoa farm there? Is he working in Peugeot manufacturing company there? The company that was operating in Nigeria and today it's no longer here? So what is he doing in France? How is he monitoring events? Nigerians, if Ikame-Jude, I don't know whether you allow me to use the word that we've been scammed, but if not, so you can withdraw that word from me. I think he scammed us. He did not tell us. I want to believe that from the heart of my heart, from the heart of a man who fought for democracy in this country. I'm not just trying to sound like a broken record, but I just want to tell us that it pains me when I am told that Tinubu, who claimed to be the president of Nigeria, is staying in another country, telling us he's working from there, when other presidents of other nations are not staying in Nigeria and working in their country. When other presidents are not also staying in France, working in their country. What is he doing in France? If he's not feeling fine, he should tell Nigerians, he's the father of the nation. Tell your children what is wrong with you. They will pity you. They will look for solution for you. Very unfortunate, whatever. Okay, what type of office is he using in France to work from that he cannot get it in Nigeria? If it is about his health, it's very unfortunate that Buhari's wife told us that there was no Panadol in Aso Rock Hospital. And up to today, Tinubu cannot find a place to stay in Nigeria. I remember the time of Jonathan. When he was on leave, he went to Obudukatu Ranch. Whatever should take Tinubu out of Nigeria makes it to be a sacrilege, as far as I am concerned. That you leave a country that is blessed with so many things, natural, human resources, that whatever you can turn this country to be, you have the right.
Peter Monte, they've said to us that the president is overseeing things, he's working, he's seeing everything that is happening in Nigeria. I mean, some persons will ask you, is that not enough? What do you want to hear?
Because that's not what he told Nigerians when he was campaigning that he will be the president of. And like I have adduced some examples. If tell me how many presidents are in France with him working in their country. I want to know that. If we have other presidents, might not be from African nations, from other parts of the world, their presidents are also in France who work. It's a shame. It's a big shame for a president of the most populous black nation in the world, with all the resources that God has blessed us with, that we can turn this country to not just a tourist center. I think Nigeria then was a country that many people came in and found succor here. I work with the Germans, I told you the other day. I work with the Canadians. I work with the French people. For 15 years, I work with IT. I work with all the white men. Where I was living, a structure of 4 flats. 3 white men living, and then I was the only black in my own flat. So I know these people. I know how they were happy coming to Nigeria, working in Nigeria. And today, APC and Tinubu and Buhari have reduced us to a country that the president, that's how Buhari was doing now. And we say, no, the president can work from anywhere. He can, and you don't ask yourself, is it what other presidents of other nations are doing? Why have you reduced us to this ridiculous state? And that even the president cannot stay in his country. People are dying. You can, okay, whatever work you are doing, your children are being killed. And you cannot just rush back to go and see. Oh, let me go and see my children. I have 20 children. 9 are killed. Remaining 11. Let me go and see what I can commiserate with the families of those that have died and see how to preserve the remaining ones. And you're like, what type of work are you doing? Is it for money? I was asking. Is he the finance minister for France? What type of position is he holding in French government? That you cannot rush down to your country and see your people and tell the mothers and fathers, sorry. I listened to a particular voice play on one radio station in Plateau killing, where this young girl was crying. And the people were crying. I was telling the presenter on that program, I said, look, let's record this as the new national anthem and send it to Tinubu in France.
Peter Monte, is it about the president's presence, the presence of the president, or the structures is put in place to tackle some of these menace? You know, his men, you know, the military, the Air Force, and all of this, you know, as regards insecurity anyway.
Commander-in-Chief, do you command in absentia? I forget this man now. The president of a country, a few years ago. He was in the war front. I think he received the bullet in the war front. He fought, he went out and fight. You are not a commander-in-chief and you stay somewhere and command. You want others to go and die for you? You find out that even the people you are putting in the strategic positions to fight security are not getting it right. Every time they're overwhelmed, every time their bases are taken over by terrorists, and then you are still there. You are not coming down here to command. Don't command your officers from abroad. Come down here and stay and command them. If they don't do well, you go there and find out what they were doing. I will not forget Muritala Mohammed. That then he will go to offices, he will go to parastatals and find out what was happening. Be on ground. You were voted for to be on ground. You were not voted for to be outside the country and command. Is that what other presidents are doing? Don't even you yourself, don't you have conscience? Doesn't Tinubu have conscience? That why should I do this? That's why I always conclude that if I look at it very deeply, I don't see the love of Nigeria in Tinubu. I must tell you the truth. That's from me.
Sometimes I want to ask you. I know why I'm going this way. Is it that you don't just like the person of Tinubu or the way things, you know, how it happened in 2023? What really is it you don't like? Sometimes when you speak, it's as if there are so many things. I want to understand where
because I see absurdity in what Tinubu. I'm a Christian. I'm taught to love everybody, even love your enemies. That's what my Bible teaches me. Do you know that in this country, there was a time I did not bother to know who is the president. I go out, I do my work, others do their works, and get results, feed their family, go to school, go to hospital, get drugs. We didn't bother about who was the president of the country. But why I'm saying this is what I am observing. It is something that is a disgrace to this country. I am telling you the fact. You know why? Number one, Tinubu was one of those that say he fought for democracy. I told us the other day, and I keep telling us on any platform I have the opportunity to speak, that when we were risking our lives on the streets of Lagos and other parts of the country, Tinubu was not in Nigeria. Okay, let's agree that we have gotten what we wanted. The military have gone back to the barracks, handed over the power to the civilian, and you come as, in quote, a democratic man. How are you leading? What is the life of your people like? I tell you, a young man that approached me yesterday, I shed tears. So, when I see under him, nothing is working, sir.
Peter Monte, what's the difference between Tinubu's presence and Tinubu's absence?
His presence and his...
The way things are in Nigeria.
Yes. You know, definitely, he might not be able to turn things around. It's like what you were talking about, the wife. doling out money to women to go back to farm to do what. I was thinking of Oweri, Ore. The common thing I like much, banana and groundnut. In those days, anytime I travel, if I don't buy banana at Oweri, I'll buy it at Ore. There's few ones at Ijebu a day. Today, you don't see things like that. You give them money, you give women money. I went to buy bole the other time, I think I told us. The mama that said bole at Awoyoku. Mama gave me one small plantain bole. I said, Mommy, how much? Mommy said 700. I said, Mommy, I used to buy this thing, 70 naira from you, and you are telling me 700. Mama said, my son, the Fulani herdsmen, the killer herdsmen, don't allow us to go enter farm again. In Ebonyi State, in Abia State, in Akwa Ibom State, women are no longer in the farm. Now, in this case, let me tell you, his presence is needed here. Whether he will change things around or not, let us come and suffer with us. If we are suffering, let him stay here and see it and hear it. The news will be closer to him than when he's... I think the impact of his misgovernance will be closer to him than when he is abroad. Then he has light. Do you know how long I had light in my place? In my place, do you know how many businesses are dying? So, for me, whether he's there or here, why I want him here is if we are enjoying, let him stay here and enjoy with us. If we are suffering, let him stay here and suffer with us. Because a father does not run away from the house and leave the children to suffer. And you say, whether I'm there or not, I am still your father. If it is in my place and some other places, and the king runs away when the children are suffering and dying, they will disown you. So you will stay there. In this case, I don't know whether there will still be a time for me to say one or two things, but on this question you are asking me, I am telling you that Tinubu should be in Nigeria. He's supposed to be in Nigeria and suffer with us. If we are enjoying, let him enjoy with us.
Let's talk more. Don't worry. Let's talk more. Let's talk more. I want to seek your thoughts as regards the coalition thing. Number one, the PDP governors are saying no. I think I asked Barrister Darlington the same question yesterday, but I want to push it further. They're saying no. They don't want any form of coalition. Even if there's going to be coalition, not Atiku. Atiku won't be the leader of the coalition. All right? That the planned coalition for them, the decision, is a no. And these are PDP governors saying this now. Some persons are saying they are indirectly giving Tinubu the chance to, win the 2027 election now. Away from that. Showumi also came out this morning to say that the PDP won't be forced into any unclear coalition. He even say he calls it unclear coalition. Now, that's not where I'm going to. Where I'm going to is the fact that a PDP group is now urging Atiku to support new generation of leaders, probably asking him to retire, go and sit down. And here is a question. Yesterday, Barrister Darlington said something. He said that the only person who can battle with Tinubu in 2023 is not even Peter Obi, because he doesn't have that kind of
charisma,
heart, grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. I don't know. He doesn't have that at all. He's a gentleman. All right. And when you look at it, some will tell you he's not really a politician. He's an entrepreneur. Now, that it is only Atiku that has the power. When you go around the country, it's only Atiku that has the power to unseat Tinubu. What do you think?
Now, first of all, let me disabuse the minds of Nigerians about this coalition. I said the other day that already every sovereign Nigerian is a member of this coalition.
Okay.
Now, number two, yes, we could say Atiku is the one that has the lever, is the one that has that political strength to face Tinubu. I think Nigerians will face Tinubu if they are allowed. What do I mean by that? If they are allowed, if all the factors that made it possible for Tinubu to be declared the president, if all those factors will be neutral and allow Nigerians to vote, the coalition of Nigerians, out of school Nigerians, those who cannot afford medical care, those who cannot go to farms, those who have lost their loved ones to the bandits and terrorists and Boko Haram, Those are the members of the coalition. Those are the people that will vote. Now, let me say this. If they are saying, oh, we want to see who should come out, Atiku go and rest, Peter Obi go and rest. I said something. There's this saying in my place that I will interpret it.
Okay.
Yarika itam diun. Iman young itam. Yadi de mebok. Ebok is a monkey. And itam is a community that has a lot of monkey in their forest. That's what we were taught to believe. I don't know whether that's still true.
Ibok.
No.
Is a monkey.
Ibok. They call it Ibok. I-B-O-K. But it sounds like the name of Ibok.
The sole administrator.
Sorry, sir. You are not the one over. That's the name we call this animal. Monkey is Ibok in my place.
Oh, okay.
So,
now what? Okay. Go ahead. Please.
Now, let us go to Itam first.
Okay.
When we come back, we'll share the monkey. Let us not stay here and be talking about how we will share the monkey. Let's go and catch the monkey first. Use all the tricks that you, this hunter, bring your expertise. You, this hunter, bring your own expertise. Let us catch the monkey first. Use any hunter that will have that ability to catch the monkey. When we bring the monkey back, then we will now discuss how to share the monkey.
Okay.
Now, in this case, see, I've said this. Do you know that 2023, PDP got how many votes? 7 point something million. Labour Party got 6 point something million. NNPC got 1 point something million. I think added up together, it was around 15 million. If the pool of that vote were inside one basket, with Tinubu 8 million, tell me whether Tinubu will be the president today. That is why I am begging these people that if they love this country, if they feel Nigeria was working, that it must work again. If they can believe in the spirit of Joseph, if they can believe in the spirit of David,
Okay.
that even when everybody was like, oh, nobody would touch Goliath, and Goliath was threatening, was intimidating, everybody was shivering, and David said, no, I will go. And Joseph said, look, this is the way out. At the point Egypt was about to go down economically, boomed again. So I'm begging them that if they truly love, they should sit down together and join us. I'm not saying we join them now, the coalition. Let all those political stalwarts in any party join Nigerians. Because Nigerians want to bring back Nigeria. Nigerians want to recover Nigeria. And like I'm telling you now, sir, Nigeria was working. I saw it. You can see me that I'm not against today's person. I work for CDD under Kayode Fayemi, Kayode Fayemi, the director then, the former governor of Ekiti State.
Yeah.
There was a day I was covering a 4-day seminar at Peninsula Resort at Lekki for all the ECOMOC commanders. And at the point that they are photographer and video man, I raised a hand to ask them a question. All those people did not say, oh, we are top military generals in our country. They give me space to ask them question. In fact, Mr. Voke, and this man was there, Otife Igbuso. They were like, okay, even our photographer want to ask a question. No? They gave me a chance. I asked question. I will not divulge the answer, but I want to tell you that there must come a time in your life you say, look, if it is the devil, like Jerry Rawlings said, he said we have to put structures in place that even if it is the devil that sit on the affairs of Ghana, he will not do what he likes, but he will do what people want. So I'm looking at that situation now in Nigeria. We are in a desperate situation that all the political leaders in different parties should come together and rescue Nigeria first. That's the proverb of going to Itam first and catch the monkey before we divide.
Okay.
So let all of them come together with Nigeria. Nigerians are ready to go out and recover this country and rebuild it. They should team up with us and get that done.
Team up with us and get that done. I will open up the studio lines just right after this.
When long throats don't make you chop as belleful, waka quick back to nature like our old mama and papa demo. Now the bitter with them food bitter, they wake up mouth and stomach to begin walk on top the food to waka seredi werere.
Yo bitters they clean body inside out. If body no get dirty, the immune system go work well. Yo bitters they buy waist pain, constipation, and it get correct vitamins them to make body they gym. Yo bitters.
E no get alcohol. Na Ablat Nigeria Limited maker. Yoyo Organics na the distributor. We there for Facebook and Instagram at Yoyo Bitters NG. Yoyo Bitters.
It be Pangba medicine for the family.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Front Page Review on your super station, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Everyone, welcome. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Check your time now. It is 8:02 a.m. and then time to open the studio line so we can get your thoughts, your opinion, your comments, your observation, even your query, okay? But you will keep it civil for me. Mind what you say on the national radio. Just around 1 minute for everyone. A minute is okay for everyone today. And then move away from your radio. Before you start dialing a number, please move away from your radio set, okay? Thank you so much. Okay, let's do this together now. Hello, good morning to you. Now, if I am taking your call, just go ahead and say something. Just go ahead and talk to us. Okay.
Good morning, Ikamejide.
Good morning to you.
This is Ikan calling you from Isolo Kingdom. It's a pity. We are tired of burying their people. We are tired of burying their people. It is a shame in this country that after all this, the APC promised Nigeria. Anyway, Peter Oman said, good morning.
God bless you, sir.
My mom,
Okay.
Now, what I'm saying is this. If APC, who promised heaven and earth, who promised to end insecurity in this country, and the Tinubu is over there in France, enjoying himself, and people are dying in Plateau, in Benue, in so many places. Oh God, may God have mercy on this country.
Thank you.
Every innocent soul, every blood that has been spilled in this country, do you think it will go unanswered? I don't want to talk much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Appreciate your call. Let me talk to this person. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, it can be Jude.
Welcome, good morning.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, what you saying?
Yeah, it can be Jude. First of all, let me thank you so much for honoring my request, because I am this is Marty Douglas calling from Lome, first son.
Okay.
Yes, and I want to greet my senior brother Peter Mose, because if you remember the day I request that let them bring Peter Mose, he just smile. God bless VOP, because people have listening ear for bringing Peter Sivo. It's quite
Peter
unfortunate.
Omonte.
The first day invite him, I was not around. I was on transit in Burkina Faso. So, but today I hear his voice. God bless you. I just want to thank you for honoring my request. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I will speak with you after 10:30.
All right. All right.
God bless you.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Top of the morning to you. Good morning.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. See, once I just punch it, please just talk to us. Go ahead and speak. We can hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Hi.
Okay, endeavor to speak up. If you want to be heard, please speak up. Speak up and speak up. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ikambe Jude, and good morning, Mr.
Good morning
Peter
to you.
Omonse,
Good morning.
the mouthpiece of the troubled Nigerians. My name is Mayor from Texas Town. I
All right.
want to support what Mr. Peter Omonse has said, because the only way to recover this country is for Nigerians to come together without party leanings. Let our politicians, who we believe should be patriotic enough, align with Nigeria and recover this country. Because for Tinubu to continue to preside over this country is something, the outcome will be unthinkable, because the way it is going, nobody, even himself, doesn't know where he's leading Nigeria. So even if Atiku, yes, I agree with Barrister Darlington. Atiku has the water. It's only Atiku that can be a David to face Tinubu the Goliath. in this political contest. Let Atiku lead the team and let Nigerians. If we fail to align with Atiku and other patrons to run this country, Nigeria, in fact, let Professor Achebe's this thing of the memory will come to pass. There was a country, and we may not like it. God bless you. Have a blessed day.
God bless you too. Thank you so much. 0700 903 903 903 is number to call. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Peter Mose, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
God bless you, my brother. You spoke so well.
Amen.
Because what you are saying, Nigeria did it 2023, but INEC did not allow us. INEC rubbished the vote of Nigerians. Nigerians came out, but if Nigerians will team up more than 2023, even the devil, as General is said, nobody can stop Nigerians. If 200 million Nigerians rush out, even now with all of them police, they will run away. INEC, they will not have power to do everything. But Nigeria doesn't have such people. And what I want to say is that our president doesn't have capacity to rule this country. He's not a leader. He doesn't have the qualities of a leader. A leader has love, kindness, commitment, caring, skill, compassion. Do you understand me? These are the qualities of a leader. Tinubu doesn't have it. He's not a leader. Because if he have it, he will be in Nigeria. If he have it, he will have good men surrounding him. During the time of Buhari, they said that Buhari had illiterates around him. They have sophisticated intellectuals around him. And they are using his incompetency to finish this country in every area. Look at them in blue economy. Look at them, Minister of Mineral Resources, Minister of Works, Minister of Federal Capital. Look at all of them that surround him. They are look at the Senate President. They are intellectuals. And the Tinubu is one place. We come to Tinubu and tell him that Nigeria is working now. Prices of things are coming down. Prices of things are coming down. Everything is okay. Right. Nigerians are happy. And people are crying or anything, but people are dying. Look at terrorists everywhere. What is Chief of Army Staff telling Tinubu? What is Chief of Naval Staff telling Tinubu? What is Chief of Air Staff telling Tinubu? What is Chief of Defense Staff telling Tinubu? What is IG of Police telling Tinubu? Do you know how much we budgeted for these people? If we are using this money to build dams, the money we are giving these people every year, and look at the terrorists are in the forest, killing people, killing communities, burning houses in Benue, in Plateau, in Enugu, in Anambra, in Imo, in Aba, in South. They're everywhere killing Nigerians, and they are not hiding. Is it not better we stop funding these people and use the money and build dams? Can you see the flood is coming? To destroy Nigeria, flood is coming.
Thank you. Thank you so much for talking to us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, John Legend.
This is John Legend. Mr. Peter Omons, I throw a salute for you for coming here today.
Good morning, sir.
You know, it has been long. You know where we used to meet and where we used to talk. Because I have been saying it, you and I have been lamenting over this man, that this man don't have anything to offer Nigerians. When we were saying it, you remember Adeni Yukunu, you remember so many of them that we are fighting us then, that why we are too tribalistic because of an Igbo man is not going to be the president. That's why we are saying all these things. I am telling you that the only way to get this man out of that power is through violence. If you thinking that what we did in 2023
John,
is what we are going to use to take this power.
John. No, now we don't preach violence here. No. In the words of my boss, no. Cambia. Listen carefully. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me start reading messages. Neka from Surulere is saying something beautiful here. He's saying, good morning to you, Ikami Jude. And Peter Amon says, is there any need for one hiding he or she is not feeling fine? We saw in the social media where the president's daughter is announcing to the world that her father is not feeling fine. And okay, let me see if I can do that later. Hello, good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, okay. I think you have to call back if you can. Please call back if you can. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Thank you so much. Okay, Nika, thank you so much anyway. I appreciate your message. Atiku didn't...
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Remy.
Good morning. Good morning.
Talk to us.
Morning.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk to us, Remy. Oh, I think something is wrong. Oh, sorry. Call back if you can, okay? Call back. Okay, so Atiku didn't... wait. Atiku didn't do anything after coming to the second position during 2023 election. So it's not about Atiku. Let's focus on the electoral reform. Emeka from Festac. That's what Emeka is saying. And then what's your name? Is saying good morning from here. Good morning to you too. My name is Muhammad from Maza. Nigeria is a great nation. Before, Nigerian currency was higher than British pounds. May God lead us to achieve this again. He said, okay, Peter Amonse, thank you, Peter Amonse, for speaking out the whole truth about Tinubu and APC government. I know that some tribal bigots will come out to criticize you. Fabian is sending that message from Festac. Thank you so much, Fabian. And then good morning to you, Jude. During the 2023 election tribunal, he was told that Tinubu is not a Nigerian, but Guinea. It was thrown away. Nigerians are dying and he's busy traveling from Nigeria to France. Nigeria, let us rise up and chase these people away. Okay. Chief Udo is here. He said, thank you for bringing Peter Amonse. Your station is truly the voice of the people. From Chief Udo. Thank you so much, Chief. Please help me link up with... we were colleagues at help us. Okay. He said, please help me link up with Peter Amonse. We were colleagues at ITT Nigeria Limited. Peter Marcos Odubo. You know him?
Definitely.
Oh, when was the last time you heard from him?
I have never heard from him since we left ITT. They left before me. I was the last to leave ITT.
How many years ago was that?
I left ITT 2000.
Oh.
When our office was moved from Ikorodu Road to Victoria Island, Adiola Odeku to be specific.
And the last time you saw him?
Was around 1999, 1998.
Was the last time you saw this person? Okay, I will give you this number.
Interesting. I have been asking ITT workers. We were more than 1,000 in ITT. That this is our station. Let them call. Either buttress, agree with me or disagree with me with whatever I say about Abiola, about whatever in ITT.
Okay.
So please try and do that.
Okay, I will. Remind me this number. I forget because a lot of things are in my head.
Definitely, I will.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Check your time now. 8:14 a.m. Let me see if I can get this thing out quickly for you before it's too late. I'll go forget them. I know because I have a lot on my head right now. Let me okay, let me send it to the audio room quickly for you that number. Okay, let me take calls while I continue with that. Good morning to you. Talk to us.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You have Larry from Ikeja.
All right.
I know we will continue to be lamenting because civil lamentation have been from the old, who we recorded in the Bible. But I'm telling we Nigerians that we used to use our brain because this suffering is enough. I don't know why we did not learn lessons from the suffering.
Okay.
Buhari gave to us. Somebody say he wants to very stop and we start following the first. I think this 2027 will have to put our house in order. I'm not sure that we put this government. If we remain alive, and I know by the grace of God, all of us will not die. If we remain alive, we put this government out of power. I'm bringing another person. I can't see the president in this world that people will be killing, and they are jumping from France to Britain, from Britain to this. I never see these people. Have a lovely morning, man.
Have a lovely morning too. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate your call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. That's the number to call. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Talk to us.
I greet you.
Good morning, my brother.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
This is Mr. Mba. Meet Peter Monson. we know that Mr. Mba and other listeners are fully support. But my topic this morning goes about Mrs. Tinubu or First Lady sharing, I think, how many million to each state. My question is this: where did she get the money? Is it our taxpayer money, or is it her own individual money? Where did she get the money? Did she have the right to share our tax money, or is it her own money? Then I want to put it in this way: we are sharing money to the women to go to the farm, that the Fulani herdsmen could not even allow our mothers, our brothers, our fathers to go to farm. And you are sharing the money. Does it make sense? Nigeria is not the Nigeria we know in the 90s. That you can go to farm, you can go to any bush, you stay there anytime you want, you come home. The Fulani herdsmen have taken over. And we know that this thing is going to play out. You remember during Buhari regime, he told Nigeria visa free to all those Sahara people who came into Nigeria without visa. And we saw what is playing. So my question is this: why are you throwing the money where you have not fought for this security? And then we have a platform who will come together during the 2027 election or whatever. Let us keep those people out. Atiku, so-called L5s, they are the same bed, the same feather. We don't need them. Then my problem is not voting. My problem is INEC and judiciary. If truly that our vote counts, Tinubu would not be a president of Nigeria, including Lagos State. He rules it. Even in Abuja, he rules it. But the problem is, does our vote count?
Thank you.
The problem is INEC and judiciary, because they are the ones that appoint them. They will give them the marshal. No matter the vote you vote. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can. Let me read some more messages now. If president is working from abroad, how did he handle all the killing that has been taking place lately? The president is trying to tell us that France is better than Nigeria, and he cannot make Nigeria better. The aircraft he took there is accumulating bills and every other expenses. He's accumulating in the name of Nigeria. Peter Amonse is saying things the way it is. Leaders must stop receiving medical treatment abroad. That's what this person, Mary from Okafa, is saying. When will Nigeria wake up from slumber? Nigeria is so hot that the good shepherd will stamp his feet down to address the numerous burning issues plaguing the country. But see how Tinubu tactically ran away to France. Funny leaders of Nigeria. Chinedu from Badagry, thank you so much. Good morning, Jude. What stopped Nigerian government from approving ranches so that whenever we see movement of cows from one place to another, then the people involved will be arrested and prosecuted? Nigerians will use that to know who are the enemies of our land, and also we will know who are killers of Nigerians. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you so much. What is this person saying? Well, it's quite lengthy, but thank you so much. What's your name now? You didn't drop your name. Good morning. It's annoying to hear from Bayo Nanuga saying Tinubu is fully in charge of governing Nigeria from abroad, despite his ability to return back to Nigeria. And there is clearly no difference if Tinubu is present in Nigeria and outside, because he doesn't have anything tangible to offer Nigerians. Suspected terrorists killed husband and abducted pregnant wife and sister in Edo State, and I urge youths in the community to do the needful before the terrorists slaughter them like rams. Edo State governor should not allow the terrorists to kill the pregnant wife and sister by the terrorists. Good morning, Peter Amonte, and good morning, Jude Ikami Jude. Thank you so much. These people are just playing with Nigerians. I mean, politicians. Erofire and his Oga. Let them continue to play their game like whatever, and we're watching. Nnamdi is my name from Ojota. Thank you so much, Nnamdi. The president is monitoring Nigeria from France. With what lens? Oh God, he couldn't solve the problems of Nigeria while in Nigeria. Is it from France that he will be able to solve it? Truth is, This president is doing what he likes. He's not accountable to Nigerians. Nigerians should just, take back their country. That's what you're saying. Thank you so much. Good morning. Please, can you tell me who Tinubu is reporting to? Is he accountable to anyone? Not even the Senate or House of Representatives can question him. He has absolute power. Absolute power. Tinubu is not, or is that powerful president that does anything he likes with Nigerians watching helplessly. The question I ask, are Nigerians truly helpless? Who can salvage us, or who can save us? Chude from Ayetoro. I'll stop here. Franco Nero. Citizens are being slaughtered across Nigeria and the level of insecurity is escalating while the president is busy enjoying himself overseas. This is abnormal. Meanwhile, the attack on Senator Natasha's family, her family house, is worrisome. Her security must be guaranteed by the security agents. Africans' raw materials must be developed into semi-final products before exporting to other nations to gain maximum returns. Nigerians must begin to choose the best of us to rule the rest of us to get the best from us. May God help and heal our land. Franco Nero sent that from the United States of America. Peter Omonse, your final thoughts this morning.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Please, I just want to correct this notion or this belief from any quarter whatsoever. No Nigerian that speaks truth to the government that hates the government. Now, in the first place, Peter Omonse can never hate anybody. Jesus Christ did not hate anybody. In fact, Jesus Christ loves sinners, but hates sin. I love Tinubu, but I hate his style of leadership or rulership.
Okay.
Now, finally on this, Jesus, when Lazarus died or when he was sick, Jesus did not send Peter. He did not send Paul. He did not send any of the apostles to go and visit Mary and Martha. He said, let us go. He went. And the Bible says, mourn with those who mourn. And also, if you laugh or rejoice with those who rejoice. Nigerians are mourning. Tinubu is supposed to stay here and mourn with us. So you don't send people and go and sit down somewhere else. That's why I clamor, whether he will do anything or not, let him come down here. Emulate Jesus Christ. Yes, he might be a Muslim, but he will have some Christians surrounding him. They should teach him that Jesus went to visit the bereaved family. Let Tinubu come back and visit the bereaved family and lead in front, like the cross of Jesus. Let your commanders follow you. We want to follow him. So he should come and change his pattern of leadership. When you do that, I will love your government. I will love you. I will go about my business. I have no business with who lead Nigeria. But lead Nigeria right. Return us to that place of glory that we were before. The envy of the whole nations all over the world. But this is where we are today.
How do they say thank you in your language?
So
Sosongo.
Yes. Sosongo,
sir.
That's good.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate you for coming around.
God bless you.
Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. And from me to you, thank God it's Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good Friday. Go around today doing good. And good will not leave you. Whatever you give is what you get. It never change. All right? And like I always say, whatever you do today, you are planting it in the memory back of your children, your grandchildren, your great, anything where you sow. If not be you, go reap them. Somebody go reap them. Your children are there. Your grandchildren are there. Somebody must reap. Thank you so much. On social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, I am IKAMIJUDEH, Ikami Jude. Thank God it's Friday. Enjoy yourselves. I'll see you by 10:30. Good morning to you.